Google is ready for the launch of Pixel 10 series, and this time we got the official stuff confirmed, the one special feature of Pixel 10 Pro XL. Google released a couple of Pixel 10 series teasers, and we got the official spec sheet of Pixel 10 Pro XL, which I'm gonna share later in this video. Now we got the official cases of the Pixel 10 series. These are not just cases, but actually confirmed one of the most important features of Pixel 10 series. The cases looks exactly like the Pixel 9 series because both phones were going to look identical from the back. The change is the internal side of the case. There's a circle inside of the case. Yes, the wireless charging update is finally confirmed. Look at this. This is for the Qi 2 wireless charging update for the Pixel 10 Pro XL. Not just XL, but Pixel 10 and 10 Pro will also going to get this update. Just one device is missed, and that is the Pixel 10 Pro Fold. We'll share more details on that later. Interesting thing about these new cases, these cases will going to work with the Pixel Snap accessories that will going to launch alongside the Pixel 10 series. Not just a gimmick, but an actual feature update we expected from Samsung on S25 Ultra, yet Google wins it with the Pixel 10 series. Now, Google also wins it with another area where smartphone manufacturers are losing the grip, and I'm talking about the price of the new device. Google will going to stick with the same price as last year. We have the chart of all expected pricing for the Pixel 10 series, and it seems like Google didn't change it. The thing people would hate is the 128 gigs of storage on Pixel 10 Pro, the smaller version, as XL this year are going to get 256 gigs as base version, and that is the reason it is more expensive than the base model Pixel 9 Pro XL last year because it was 128 gigs. So in reality, there is no price change, just the base model specs are changed, where it starts at $1,199 and still less than the competition, whereas Pixel 10 Pro Fold was expected to drop the price, but it seems like this is not the year. Pixel 10 Pro Fold also starts at $1,799, less than the Galaxy Z Fold 7 and same as Pixel 9 Pro Fold. Now, let's see the official spec sheet to confirm more updates on the Pixel 10 series. The king of leaker Evan Blass actually shared the Pixel drop, the entire Pixel lineup, and looking at the Pixel 10 Pro and Pro XL, there are a bunch of things changed. First, the battery section. They didn't mention the actual size, just showed the 24 hours plus of battery life. But the interesting thing behind that is the wireless charging. The Pixel Snap wireless charging Qi 2 certified. We waited for this feature on Galaxy S25 Ultra, but Pixel 10 Pro and Pro XL are the top end to get this feature. Even the base model Pixel 10 will going to get this feature. Right underneath, we can see the 16 gigs of RAM option for the Pixel 10 Pro and XL and a 12 gigs of RAM for the Pixel 10. And the new processor Tensor G5, which I talked previously, and the numbers are not that amazing. The cameras are where we can see the actual update. Finally, we are going to see a 100x zoom option on Pixel 10 Pro and Pro XL. After Samsung, Google is on track to give us a 100x zoom on Pixel 10 series. But interesting thing, this year we are also going to see a third camera on base model Pixel 10. Yes, there is a telephoto sensor on Pixel 10, 10.8 megapixel, and can give us 20x zoom. This makes entire lineup looks almost identical from the back. 8K video recording is also an option for the Pixel 10 Pro and Pro XL exclusively, while the Pixel 10 will going to keep the 4K resolution and the 42 megapixel selfie shooter just like the last year. Speaking of Qi 2 wireless charging, there was no mention for the Pixel 10 Pro Fold, which means Google is skipping this feature on Pixel 10 Pro Fold and give Candy Bar phone this feature. With that said, if you found value from this video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I'll see you next time. Till then, peace out.